So we're just going to start a new project, and I'm going to call it July 17th promo training video. And so it starts up this screen. Along the bottom, they have the different areas you're in. I always like to go into this edit mode. So there's this one works with the video. This one works with sound. No, this one works with sound. This one works with animation. I never use that stuff. I just use the video recording and editing portion here. There's one here for previews. I seldom use that, but I use this video all the time. And there are a couple settings. The only setting I'm going to show you is the one here where I'm just hitting the little gear down at the bottom here, down at the bottom right corner. I'm sharing the screen, am I?
Yep.
You guys seeing the same thing? Okay. And they've got a timeline where everything sits, and I wanted at 29.97 because that's what the TV produces. The resolution, it's at 1920 by 180. You can set it to different things like 4K. This is 4K, but that's pretty high definition. And I just do this 19 by 1080, but actually what they produce at the TV studio at Rogers is even less than that. And typically what happens when you've been taking, like if you use your video camera on your phone, and if you use your phone and you load a file into this, it's usually running at 30 frames per second anyway. That's just how many frames per second. So I'm going to show you how I load the files up. I import a bunch of files, and I set this up earlier today, Davinci Resolve training. So I'm just going to grab them all, open it up, and then it starts this little library over here. So that's the media pool where the media is, all these videos. And I loaded some music up in case I want to use it. One of these is Ralph's talking here, and it started with a number. There it is. That'll be the Ralph one. So all I did there was I pulled this down onto the timeline. They call this a timeline down here. And I got to turn something off. I have to apologize for a little bit, not too much, but DaVinci Resolve upgraded to 20, and its features are different than what I'd been using before. So I had to relearn how to use this thing.
Okay.
So this is not Ralph. So I'm just going to delete that one. That wasn't Ralph. So is this one Ralph?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, it's long. That's why.
Okay.
Okay.
He missed that. Faster than a speeding bullet.
Okay. So that's his first time he talks. We're going to get rid of the video. We don't need that anyway. I have to cut this. I might as well show you something else here. So we're up here. We're going to look at the sound. I'm going to preview it instead of what I was doing there.
And also the last line.
Oh, hang on.
Also the last line, guys. There was some, pause in there. But it's awesome. Awesome, Ralph. Thank you. Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
That's the good one, right? So I mark it in, I for in.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV.
I mark and then I bring the sound down here. At least I got the sound started off. Then the next thing he did was, so the first time he did that sound, he was okay, wasn't he? Whoops.
It's a bird. It's District 64 TV.
So I'm going to mark this as in. I think this is a good one.
Yes, it's District 4 TV. A production of TV super speakers, Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication, a variety of Toastmasters clubs near and far. They have produced not one, not two, but 3 episodes. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube channel.
Okay, and that ends that part. And then we'll take that sound, patch it up to that one. And then the last part was good in his. Is that here?
In the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We did the ending again.
Do you want to know more?
Yeah, that's the ending, coming up. So I'll mark that as in.
Do you want to know more? Contact a TV super speaker near you.
And that's the ending. Okay, so then I bring that down. So this will be our little promo down here.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV. A production of TV super speakers, Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication.
Okay, you get the idea. I got to save file, save, save, save. Okay. So now what I did is I got some footage off of online because what's the first line there? Faster than a speeding bullet. I got somebody shooting a bullet here, eh? And,
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive.
oh, that's a little off. So it's almost like it should be there. So it'll start off with,
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful.
I think they shoot the bullet twice, but that doesn't help much, eh?
Faster than a speeding bullet, more
There. So we got the speeding bullet, eh? Kind of in the right place.
faster than a speeding bullet,
More powerful than a locomotive. There's a locomotive here. I don't need the sound. Delete that. So I was showing you something earlier there, Laverne. I had these sounds, these sound effects. I got to look at the soundtrack. There it is. That's the bullet. So I'm just going to mark the bullet in and out. So I wanted to take the bullet and put it down here around the right time there. I got to expand the timeline because it's getting a little sensitive here. So then,
faster than a speeding bullet,
oh, the bullet went too soon, eh?
faster than a speeding,
Bullet's in the wrong spot, eh?
faster than a speeding bullet.
I think I'm almost in the right spot, eh?
Oh, like you got it. Faster than a speeding bullet,
Oh,
more powerful.
more powerful than a locomotive. We'll let the bullet linger a little longer.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more
Now he's starting to talk about my locomotive here.
powerful than a locomotive. Look, up.
More powerful than a locomotive. So we need the locomotive sound effect. That kind of works, eh? So the locomotive is loud about here, in, out. So I'm using this preview window to preview the sounds, preview the video. Right now I'm just previewing the sound, eh? So if I click on the whole thing, it brings down the video and the sound. I don't want the video. The video on this sound was just a picture on the internet. But I want this sound, so I'm just dragging the sound down here, to the bottom below. So now I've got two tracks of sounds actually going on here. And we'll just hear what it sounds like now.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the.
Oh, it drowns out Ralph though, eh? Maybe the locomotive doesn't need to be there loud, eh? It lasts too long, eh?
Can you adjust the volume of the tracks?
Well, I just made the volume on the locomotive.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive.
So maybe the locomotive just doesn't chug a long time. So right now I turned the locomotive down. You can turn it down and up. So I turned it down, but he doesn't start to speak again till there.
Look, up in the sky.
He says, look, so if the locomotive was done by then, let's just see what it sounds like, eh?
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. Look,
Eh, we'll leave it there for the moment. It might not be that useful, eh? So, he says something about up in the sky.
Look, up in
Look up in the sky. So right there, they've got this little razor blade, and I can cut it right there. I go get this arrow, and then I can delete this. I always say select, delete, selected. If I hit delete, it shrinks the whole timeline, eh? And brings things over. And I don't want to ruin what we've got for the sound, because the sound is kind of the base for this, eh? So he says, look in the sky. Oh, that's not the one, that's the wrong sky. There's a sky here. There's the sky. So he says, look up in the sky.
look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
Now we're going to delete this one. Lloyd was doing a little monkeying around this afternoon. So, whoops, whoops. It came with sound, so I got to delete that sound. There we go. When he says, look in the sky, whoops, that was the sound. I'm on the wrong screen.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little off. I thought I'd have to start at a different point, but
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's
that's not bad, eh? I thought it'd be nice. It's like Superman, eh?
faster than a speeding boat, more powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV.
You could almost do it a little bit sooner. Now it just gets to be what you prefer.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV.
And then something else was supposed to follow it. I can't remember what. Rogers, that's numbers. I don't know what that's about. I just dumped a bunch of files on here, eh? So I must have been going to just bring down an image. It's District 64 TV, a production of TV super speakers, together with Rogers Communications. That's some kind of a. Oh yeah, that was able to leap tall buildings, but it didn't seem sensible for our purposes, eh? Whoops. 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 This is good too. We get to learn something, eh? So I can take everything here and I can move it over. And then I can take an image like this and stick this image in here. I want to put this image at the start. And if I right click on it, it happens to be a disclaimer for Toastmasters, eh? If I right click on it, I can say change the duration. I just want it to be 1 second. Yeah, that's okay. We'll make it that long. I forgot at the start of the episode, we got to have the disclaimer, eh? So that if you look at the start, it's got Toastmasters International, all other whatever.
Faster than a speeding boat, more powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV. I tell a production.
Hmm. I don't know if I was thinking I was going to have this here. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV. I tell.
And then I thought it'd be nice because we're talking about Rogers I got to take this in here. If we did the Rogers thing, if I go in, and it'll probably be that long. I like showing the building. So if we start there, make that in, and make that out, and then I just take the picture down. Oh, that might work. Whoops. Let's see what it looks like.
4 TV. I tell a production of TV super speakers.
Oh, yeah, they're talking about TV super speakers, eh? TV.
Of TV super speakers, Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication of.
It seems like I need something in here where, in this part here, eh? But We'll see what I got out of it later.
TV. I tell a production of TV super speakers.
Ralph, you kind of burp there.
I tell a production. I tell TV. I tell
That tele thing, eh? So I'm going to expand the timeline. I want to look at where that little glitch is.
TV. I tell a production.
It seems to be this word right here, eh?
I think so.
So if I take it and I cut it here and I cut it there, and then I just delete it, and then I drag, whoopsie, whoopsie. I drag this back, I think, and then I just unshrink the timeline here.
TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV. A production of
Well, there's something in there yet.
TV. A production of
Got two ahs or something, eh? Uh, I think we need ah in there.
TV. A production of TV
Well, that's
super
better.
speakers.
That's getting better, eh? I think we just have to move that back a little bit. Okay,
TV. A production
close enough, eh? I cleaned it up, I think, anyway.
of TV super speakers.
Okay. Am I losing anybody here? You're not. Sometimes there's too much going on, but anyway.
No, it's all good. Keep going.
Yeah. What time is it? Oh, we got lots done. So it's a production.
Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication, a variety of Toastmasters.
A variety of Toastmaster clubs. I have Toastmaster clubs. Where are they? There's one. So I thought if we grab something, because there's a crowd here, I went in here and out there. Gee, I thought that'd be kind of neat to you. Oh, that doesn't take much. When's he done?
Rogers Communication, a variety of Toastmasters clubs near and
Near and far. Near and far. Where's the other one? I had two clubs here. There's another club here somewhere.
I think it was
there it is.
There it is. That one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Winnipeg Toastmasters. I was actually speaking there at one point. I don't see me there, but we'll use that one. In, and we'll go like out. And I think we got enough room. We can open it up a little bit longer. Because he says near and far.
a variety of Toastmasters clubs near and far. They have produced not one.
They produced not one.
They have produced not one.
Not two.
Not two, but
There should be three somewhere. There it is, three.
three far. They have produced not one, not two, but three episodes. Catch them on Rogers.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, want to know more. That's what that is. Catch them on Rogers Communications, right? Either going to catch them on Rogers Communications channel or our YouTube page. There must be a YouTube here somewhere. Ba, 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 ba. There it is. Or our YouTube page. So catch them.
Three episodes. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube channel.
What's going on here? We ran out of sound. I didn't know we'd cut the sound before. Oh yeah, we spliced it in.
You want to know more?
You want to know more?
You
So I
wanna know
thought I thought if you want to know more, it'd be good to have this person. Whoops. This person looking for more. You want to know more?
YouTube channel. Do you want to know more? Contact a T.
Contact the TV super speaker. Now, who are they? These guys? I thought it could be like those guys, eh?
Contact a TV super speaker near you.
And then it kind of ends like that, eh? So one of the things that takes a lot of time with the other videos, they're 29 minutes long. So sometimes I'll have to go back and listen to the whole thing again and see how it flows. This is a shorter one just for us, our
Faster than a
purposes.
steamboat.
Oh, hang
More
on.
powerful than
Let's get rid of this inspector and let's look at it on a big screen here.
faster than a steamboat. More powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV, a production of TV Super Speakers Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication, a variety of Toastmasters clubs near and far. They have produced not one, not two, but 3 episodes. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube channel. Do you want to know more? Contact a TV super speaker near you.
Something like that, eh? So I'm just going to save this. File, save. Um, I think there's some editing issues here. So the bullet's okay, the train's okay, the flying's okay. This here, uh, I think there's supposed to be something else in here, and it caught my mind what it's supposed to be, eh? So what I was thinking, I had us doing work in the studio, and I was thinking we'd use a little bit of us in here. So if I just delete that thing, delete selected. So I thought it'd be kind of neat just to in and out if we had this guy here, and then there's these guys here. Something's going on here. This guy's just looking at his phone. And did I grab another one? Oh, yeah, this one. Well, this one, there's our leader again. He's eating lunch. Anyway, I thought maybe something like that might be good in there. This is pictures. No, so it has to be these three. So we got the studio. That's not bad. Like the studio look. There she is. It goes back to me. In. I'll just go a little ways out. I'm just marking in and out just so I grab a little bit. So that's kind of,
Yes, it's District 4 TV, a production of.
you know what though? I think that District 64 TV could go in here. Whoops. Edit, undo. I took it too low. Sorry. Come on. There we go. I just thought it could go in there.
64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV, a production of TV Super Speakers.
So this one, at least it's got more people. Not much going on there, but it's got more people, eh? So we put in and out. This one might not fit in there. Does it fit? Oh, it fits. So if I stretch that a little, stretch that a little, did I fill the space? Yeah. Okay. It gives a little more substance, I think, eh?
TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV, a production of TV Super Speakers Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication, a variety of Toastmasters clubs near and far. They have produced not one, not two, but 3 episodes. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube channel. Do you want to know more? Contact a TV super speaker near you.
Safe area on. So it seems to be this picture's not big enough. So what you can do, there's probably about 5 different ways to work on this, but the simplest way, it's not big enough. So you can click on the piece itself, and then there's a variety of things you can do, but I'm using transform, and then I can either squeeze it this way, or I can take the corner down like that and fill that frame, eh? And then turn it off. So what I turned on here was, it's called safe area. And it just gives me the line where everything is. Because I thought some of these, like this one doesn't fill the screen either, eh? There's black spots on each side. So I'll choose it and I'll do the same thing. I'll get it so it fits. And this one fits? No, it doesn't fit either, eh? So I'll select it and do something with it. I don't think I'm losing anything doing that. These don't fit either. Or do they? I didn't select it, guys, so now I've screwed up the one I was working on. I have to select it first. I have to select it. I have to take my timeline over there to see what it's doing. It looks okay. I think they're okay. I'd made them earlier. I thought they look okay. This covers, yeah, this is in, they're all in the frame, eh? Oh, this one isn't. There's a black space underneath. So I guess that was using my camera here, and we're usually doing, 9 by 16. Do they have the, yeah, I don't see them here. But the thing is, these cameras, like our cell phones, can do wider shots, and that was a wider shot, I guess, eh? But I just make sure it doesn't lose something. It still looks like Rogers, eh? Yeah. This one's okay. This one's okay. This one's okay. They're all good. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so I turn that thing off. Um, they have effects over here. You see the media pool? So I see all the media. And again, I usually work with 2 screens, so it looks a little different. So, but they have effects as well. So there's, well, I used one Open FX effect to make this green screen thing here with the cape here, but that's not something we'll cover. But we'll cover this titles. I want to do a title at the end, scrolling title. So I can take it and drop it down here. And when I click on it, it opens up and I can type things in here. I thought it'd be nice to credit this a little bit because we do credits on the other one, but compliments of TV super speakers. I don't know. And I think I want to go like that. So this one scrolls, by the way.
Speaker near you.
Yeah. So that's how you add a title to it. On ours, they have all sorts of different ones you can use. Like this one, I use lower third a lot, and I think that's what I programmed into the District 64 TV one. So you can put in here, who is this? Who is this? Yeah, just something to give you an idea. And this is a bookworm. And now you can't see it, right? But you can add color backgrounds. So this is the background, and I can pick a color like that. I usually pick the Toastmaster colors, what is it, the blue or the gray or. Now you still can't see it, but the height is invisible here. So I can adjust the height on this and the width of this and where it's actually located. So this has to move over, and then I make it wider, and it has to move over some more. That looks like about the right spot. And it's too tall, and it's too high. So you get the idea. You can move them around. I think it's still too wide, so I'd have to move it over. So something like that, eh? And then you could say if you want it solid, less capacity. And then I do things like transitioning it in and out. So you see that it fades in. That's fading in, eh? Simple enough to
You want to know more? Contact.
then it fades out. You can have it fade out longer or lesser.
You want to know more? Contact a TV.
It's kind of neat. On the ones we do here with District 64 TV, I just take that, I create one, and then I copy it, and then I just paste it over here. I'm just doing Command C and Command V. So I copy it over here, and I want to make the next one. It's what is this? What is this? And it's the YouTube channel, eh? And then you only have to, then they all stay on the same plane. It's kind of neat then, eh? It needs to be wider and it's got to be over.
So I have a question, Lloyd. Can you make like a template file and then just fill everything in? Or do you copy from like a previous one and just edit?
So over here is District 64, and I got what's called a template right there, just like you're saying. So
Okay.
open a template and everything's there. That whole startup is there.
Ah, okay.
If
Okay.
I want to change the episode number, it's this one here. You just go in there and make it episode whatever. And then it goes into blah, 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 blah. And it has the music. You get the idea. And then
Yeah.
over here, it's the name of the first person. And I left that one there because then I just copy that one and use it all the way through for everybody. And then the ending is basically the same, eh? Just and then that's kind of a template, and then you plug all the stuff in the middle, right? And then you have to change some of this. Who the host is, who's that. So that's what I've done so far. And when I had too many templates, eh? But I'm now down to the one template so I don't get mixed up as,
Okay.
as I get older. But yeah, you just make a template like that, and then away you go, eh? Close. Yeah, so well, there's a lot of them here, but so these are the different episodes. So like episode 4, I started working on episode 4, and I had been at Winnipeg Toastmasters. So again, it's the same intro, and this time in episode 4, we'll have looks like Laverne, eh?
Knowledge, we are gathered on Treaty 1 territory.
And then last week, this guy, man,
Welcome to District 64 TV, a production of District 64 Toast.
it's exactly the same thing he said last time. However, when it came to the ending there,
as well as future episodes. The oldest Toastmaster club in Manitoba is the Winnipeg Toastmasters Club.
so we recorded that part so that I could put in these clips from the Winnipeg Toastmasters.
For 19 years at the Winnipeg Toastmasters Club.
And that
And
was
I
John
love
Hindle
helping
and
Agamary, and I have been a member of the Winnipeg Toastmasters Club for 5 years.
Lazarus, and I have been a member of the Winnipeg that one can do for 50.
and I learned something really important the day I was doing this, guys. This is Ryan. Ryan had he's got a microphone in his hand that's recording, but it didn't record really well. We were recording off a little lavalier mic that's on his collar. So he was done, he left, and then Michael Bagamiri came over to do his. And you don't see the microphone on his collar because Ryan went to the bathroom with the microphone. So the sound is Ryan talking to someone on the way there, and then he's at the bathroom. And yeah, by the time we got the mic back, see, he's got the microphone. This is Ari. He's got the microphone on him there. So I was doing these ones, and this was the last one, Siren.
Club for about 2 years. Now, what's interesting is
That's the sound from this microphone he's holding, and we had it too loud, so it's muffled.
if you asked me 2 years ago before I joined this club, me doing.
But it's kind of there, eh? So anyway, that's another thing about using microphones. And then the rest is blank. This is going to be, I think, Stephen's interview that Man did with Stephen. You were doing that interview with him. So we'll plug it in there. So that's how that one was going. That's episode 4 though, eh? Close this. So we were working on something. Training video, was it? Yeah, okay. I don't think we need this at the end. Delete. Is there anything missing, guys, from this? Some excitement, maybe?
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV, a production of TV Super Speakers Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication, a variety of Toastmasters clubs near and far. They have produced not 1, not 2, but 3 episodes. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube channel. Do you want to know more? Contact a TV super speaker near you.
Those got to go. Delete. Delete. We can do one more thing though. Like we can put some animation to this, like this kind of. I'm not too sure what. I don't think I can do too much with it.
Can you do like a roll, flip, spin, drop in kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what. Yeah, the trouble is if you do something, it's black. Yeah, black. Um, yeah, okay. I like to go where I end. So yeah, they've got some. You can do a few different things here, and I just noticed today, like I can turn this guy on. They've got this little setting here, and this is just in a new version because I was looking for the darn thing all over the place. So you saw me when I was doing things like this, shrinking, and like I can have them small.
And then go big?
I can have them start off small, and I have to click on that to say it's, and then I can have them come big. It looks like it's set already.
Contact a TV super speaker near you.
And the reason I clicked on that over here is it shows you where the markers are. Like there's when it's small, and then that marker there is when it's big. So I could move these around and have it turn bigger by that point, or I can have it bigger over here. And I couldn't find that today. I was just, because I just loaded this version earlier this week, I was looking for that, eh? They also have some different things like you could, let's say here, we'll put a marker on there and we can change this. And then it's going to come back. Okay, so now watch what happens.
A TV super speaker near you.
Which is kind of neat too, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So what it does is between this marker and this marker, it will make that change whatever you set up in this screen over here. So there's things like cropping, pitch, yaw. I don't know what pitch. Oh, pitch is that way, eh? Well, that would be kind of neat too, eh? I don't know if that's going to take effect, but.
A TV super speaker near you.
Oh, that's nice, eh? So you can do things like that, eh? If it's useful.
Contact a TV super speaker near you.
I kind of like that, eh? I don't know if they should disappear, but these ones, because I thought it would be nice, like if we start at the beginning, and I'll just mark that so it starts, and if we ended up, I'll put another mark here because I don't want to change it right away. But by the end, I thought it's not doing it. What's going on here? Oh, I'm not in here. That's why. So what did it do to the one I was in? You actually got to select it. And I'm going to go here. And then I thought if it ended up at Rogers. So there's usually about 3 or 4 ways you can do the same thing. Rogers TV.
Episodes. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube channel.
And even that one we could start, like we want to end here. I got to select it. Yeah, we want to end here. But if we were to start bigger and with YouTube.
Not 2, but 3 episodes. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube channel. Do you want to know more? Contact a TV super speaker near you.
Okay. So then the other thing I thought would be neat was, and I don't think it's going to work though, eh? So I've got another sound bite here, and you can layer all sorts of sound on it, eh?
Faster than a steamboat, more powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky.
Music's a little overpowering, isn't it, eh? It's Superman music.
It's a bird.
That's still too much. I don't think it works, eh?
It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV, a production of TV Super Speakers Toastmasters, together with Rogers.
Is the music too much?
I don't think that is too much, but maybe if we can increase Ralph's voice.
Communication, a variety of Toastmasters clubs
At the
near
beginning.
and
Yeah, so the sound, because we haven't talked about the sound. So you notice over here the sound is coming out, and I try to get
faster than a steamboat, more powerful than
I try to get it in the yellow range and just a little over.
a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV.
Ralph, if you only got one audio on you, it's not stereo. Where is Ralph?
Or maybe reduce the short sound and the locomotive sound. Maybe it helps to hear more his voice.
Well, just hang on here.
More powerful than
We weren't getting Ralph on 2 streams here, eh? Just a second. So this one here. So if I go look at the audio, it's only on one channel. So it's not playing stereo. I'm only getting it on one speaker here. Channel, okay. So lots of things to fiddle with, eh? Like we recorded Ralph, but apparently only recorded mono. Because as I play Ralph here, I'm going to mute this one here. As I play Ralph,
faster than a steamboat, more powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV. A bird.
it still doesn't look right. How come?
Could you duplicate him and make him
Well,
stereo?
that's what I was trying to do, eh? Stereo, mono, stereo. It's all on channel 1, isn't it? Just watch if his sound disappears, eh? Where was I? This one, eh?
Faster than a steamboat, more powerful than a locomotive.
Got the
Look,
gun on the
up in
second
sky.
one.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV, a production of.
That usually fixes it. I don't understand what. Channel 2, so channel 1, channel 2, stereo, left, right, audio track, left, right. Okay.
Powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV.
Doesn't look right, but anyway.
Could it be the fact that just how I was on the recording is equipment, the microphone I have on my computer or something might have?
No, it's
Toastmasters
over
Club.
here. Eh? Like I'm expecting audio 1 and 2 to be active here, and I don't know why they aren't. There's an audio 3, but audio 3 is on the bottom.
District 4 TV, a production of TV Super Speakers Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication, a variety of.
But I've got this bus 1 going. So anyway, I don't know. That's something else I can look at, but I don't know if the background music really helps it.
Bird, it's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV, a production of TV Super Speakers Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication, a variety of Toastmasters clubs near and far. They have produced not 1, not 2, but 3 episodes. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube channel. You want to know more? Contact a TV super speaker near you.
We could carry the music for a little while at the end.
Contact a TV.
I kind of like the music in there. Anyway,
I like it because it like adds another dimension to it. Like it feels like there's just more and it's moving. Where when it's just the voice, to me it feels static.
Yes, I agree.
so what we can do, how's it end?
A TV super speaker near you.
So what we could do, at the end here, just when he starts to talk here, if we click on it and we click on Inspector was on. So we click there, so we click on it, so it's going to be a start point. I do a second one, and I think if we go to about here, and we're just going to ramp it up. That doesn't kind of ramp. It'd be nice to pump it up.
Near you.
And then
Yeah, that bumped it up, I think.
Near you.
might be able to do it sooner though, eh?
Super speaker near you.
Should have that gunshot at the end, eh?
Yeah.
TV super speaker.
So for the ending, like what's the
super speaker
purpose of
near
this
you.
little segment? Does there need to be anything at the end? Should it
No,
totally fade out or?
yeah, I was just going to fade to black here. It's
Okay.
A TV super speaker. TV super speaker near you.
it maybe should go a little longer as it fades though, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
Seems kind of abrupt, but
Super speaker near you.
and
Maybe a little.
and they could still be here, and then they could just fade to nothing, eh?
Yep.
And what could we do? Yeah, we could do a long fade to nothing.
Near you.
Like that, eh?
A TV super speaker near you.
I think the end is a little bit
TV super
brutal.
speaker near you.
What's
The
that?
music. The
Could be
music.
even. Go ahead.
Yeah, it looks like the music and the way that is ended it looks like it.
I think the music has to fade too. Like you have it
Yeah.
go up and then
Yes,
fade with
exactly.
the picture. They should both fade at the same time.
Because it looks like it's continuing and it's brutally cut, something
Yeah.
like that.
We'll put another one in. Gives me something to work with, eh? Kind of ramps down, eh?
Super speaker near you.
Sort of like that.
Yeah, sort of like that.
Near you.
It almost like it kind of closes as the screen
Near
closes.
you. Near you.
Anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we go over here where the little rocket ship is. So we have to give it a name. So this is what TV Super Speaker Promo. And I'm going to stick it someplace on my Mac, in extended storage, in TV Super Speakers, in Davinci Resolve, practice session. I usually do it in MP4. I use 1920 by 1080, so that's like 2K. Everything else is okay. The frame rate is 29.97. That's what I usually use. I add it to the rendering queue. It added it over here, and then I render it. Bang, bang, bang. It's rendering, rendering, rendering. And then we say File, save the project, Davinci Resolve, quit. So what I wanted to show you here was the item you couldn't see on the screen because Zoom had the attendee sitting over here. But I select an image and I want to do some transforming with it like that button shows you. I go up here and it says transform. I've selected the video. It says I'm in video. And if I click on that, it makes a marker for that. And to turn it on, I had to click on those diamonds, and you'll see it down here at the bottom. It shows the markers and it shows what's being transformed. And as I move along, if I click again, it'll set down another set of markers. And while I'm at these markers, let's say I wanted it expanded at that spot, and I want to focus on someone like that. I'll just turn that off. So now between markers, it will make the change between the two markers. So the further the markers are apart, the longer it takes. It does that change. And if I wanted to do one more change past this marker, I'll move it along over to here. I'll put down another set of markers. And maybe I want to put it back where it was in the first place. So you notice I move it with this, or I can move it with this. I'll just bring them back where they should be. I'll bring it up. And I'll kind of put them, I still got to shrink it down. This is the original size is 1.00. This actually puts them back where they were. Why don't we just shrink them for an ending? So now it's going to start large. It's going to expand and then shrink down to nothing. And there you go. And it was just to show you, this is what you weren't seeing over here, because when it hits the markers, it gives that little red mark that these markers have been set. And then down here you can see them. Turn this on or off to see these markers. And it's great for if you want to change things, because you just take them and move them over there and it changes the transition.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's District 64 TV. Yes, it's District 4 TV, a production of TV Super Speakers Toastmasters, together with Rogers Communication, a variety of Toastmasters clubs near and far. They have produced not one, not two, but 3 episodes. Catch them on Rogers Community Access Programming on the District 64 YouTube channel. You want to know more? Contact a TV super speaker near you.